Come up a few hundred meters now, definitely getting colder. No more rain, it's all snowflakes. I'm pretty excited to see though what's right up the top. I reckon it's going to be pretty full on, making good progress. And look at this, just coming down perfect. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm heading up the mountain to camp in a blizzard. I'm about 30 minutes away from the top. I'm in the frozen forest and the winds are picking up. The temperatures are well below zero, and as you can see, it's just full on snowy environment. I'm going to be testing out a tent that I'm not sure can handle the conditions. And I know that might sound stupid, but it's my hobby and I'm prepared for it. But anyway, I'm going to push on. There's not far to go, and I'll come back to you when I'm up on the top. Oh man, it's going to be rough up there. I don't know if this is a good idea. I'm doing this in the name of tent science. We need to know how strong these tents are and if they can handle the conditions. We're entering the danger zone. I'm about to break out of the trees. This is not good. It's really rough up here. Oh, I'm gonna push on. This is beyond brutal. Full-on blizzard with a crazy wind chill. Well, I've stabilised the situation in the shelter, had a hot chocolate and just got myself warm. I didn't film it because I was on the brink, wasn't feeling too good. But now I think I'm going to head out and try and get the tent pitched. It's probably not going to be a good idea, but we'll give it a go. In worst case scenario, we can always make it back to here. Hopefully we have a break in the wind and I can try and get this tent up. That's best case scenario. Oh, we're finally inside the tent. Look at the state of my pack. Oh, my face took quite a beating setting that up. I should have really had goggles on, but with the jacket cinched down right over my face, it was alright. You know, it's quite fun, but it is challenging. Oh man. The tent has taken a critical beating. I think it should hold, but you never know. I guided out with extra guy lines too, so hopefully there's a bit more stability to it. I think what I got to do first is get my sleeping pad inflated to get my bum off this cold ground. I'll do that, get these wets off, and probably do a hot chocolate. Oh, the pad's up. That's nice. Pretty dry under the rain jacket. The down's a bit compressed and damp. This should bounce back with my body heat. Let's all go out there. I hope this tent can take it. Oh my goodness. Well, I won't be going out there anytime soon. I'm trapped in the tent. If there's any tent left, that is. I hope I can trust it in the wild. If you're going to have that written on your tent, that better be true. Get the quilt out, get it lofting up, get my legs warm. Oh man, this is going to be a long night. I just need to warm myself up a bit. At least I'm out of the wind in here. Spindrift is kind of blowing all over the inner of the tent, but I can zip this whole space up so nothing can get in. It is rather cozy, really. Defeating the elements with camping gear. I think it was critical that I built that snow wall around the head end of the tent to help deflect the wind. Without that, getting the full force smashing into the tent, I don't think it would be very good. It's only really the top that's getting hammered. It's flapping around a bit, but it is quite well supported. Bed's made. Nice. I'm using the Zen Bivy Ultralight quilt, the fitted sheet and their pillow on the Nemo Tenture Extreme. I should be toasty and warm in this. Already I can feel myself heating up.
quick hot chocolate as an appetizer for dinner. Just got to try warm myself up a bit, keep my fluids up. I think more snow's falling outside, but I can't really open up any of the vents to look out, because as soon as I do, I'm just blasted. But I can hear things hitting the fly. I can feel this hot liquid going down into my stomach, just warming me up from the inside. And then this down jacket traps all the heat. I'm a little bit damp, but soon my body heat will help dry everything out, which will be nice. I think the weather conditions are getting worse outside. I really hope that this tent can hold up to this all night long. And my pegs are in properly. What I should have really done was get the shovel and pile some snow up against the fly where it touches the ground to stop all this stuff kind of blowing in. I'm not going to do it now because I'm just not going out there, maybe later. But I can zip this whole front door up and totally enclose the inner space. So I'm not really worried about it. See the gap around there. Not much is blowing in because of my snow wall, but still a little bit. I can't help myself. I'm going to go outside the tent and see what's going on. Let's go. It's like a full-on blizzard out here. The tent's holding up great though. It's doing an excellent job. Oh man, this is rough. Ah, my survival capsule. It's like being on another planet out there. My hands are so cold. I've got to warm them up. And then I think I've got to get some dinner on. It's getting quite late. The tent's holding up really well though. I'm quite surprised. Well, actually not really. It is a 4-season tent and the Mont Gear is great. It's the Mont Supercell tent. I've used it quite a few times before, but nothing like this. It's doing a good job. The wind gusts on some of the forecasts were predicted to be up to 120 kilometers per hour with like a -15 wind chill. And it kind of feels pretty accurate out there. Yeah, like I said, the snow wall is doing a massive job in helping the tent. I think without that I'd be toast. Okay, we're back in, situation under control. I think it's time we're going to get dinner on. I have a pretty special dinner for tonight. Something that I haven't really done before on the channel. Got a Wagyu beef cheek a whole bunch of short grain rice and parmesan. And we're going to cook that all up and make a massive risotto. To help keep my gas canister warm while I'm cooking, I want to stick on this chemical toe warmer to the bottom of it, and hopefully it allows the gas to work a bit better. It's getting very steamy in here very quickly. The camera lens just keeps fogging up. It's so cold and I'm letting out so many fumes from this. It smells great though. It's breaking down nicely. Time to get this rice in. I think there's about 200 grams in here. Probably way more than I need, but I'm hungry. I'm pretty sure it's snowing outside. Starting to get some accumulation on the fly. It was forecast for like another 10 centimeters overnight, but it's so windy that everything's just blowing everywhere. So I'm not sure if the tent's going to get very coated or not. Whoa, I think it's getting a little bit more intense out there. My risotto's thickening up nicely though. I'm cooking in bed. That's kind of weird, but I like it. Parmesan time. That's unreal flavour. Finally, it's feeding time. And this looks like an abomination in a good way of flavour. Took quite a while to cook the rice, but it's tender with a little bite to it, kind of like al dente pasta. And that richness of the beef cheek. There's big chunks of it too, this wagyu, cheesy. Oh, a few mushrooms would have been good, but you know, I don't want to get too fancy. I just need to get back and stretch my legs a bit. I do like my other tent, the Hilleberg Namage, where I can use the chair. I could actually clip this in the back and sit down, but it's nice to mix it up for a change. And just huddle on my mat for the camp. There's something kind of special about just being in your tent with it raging outside and eating nice food and being cozy. As soon as you start consuming hot, tasty, rich food, your body just heats up. I wish I could explain a little bit better how good this is. I know it doesn't look probably as nice as a burger or a hot dog, but I'm telling you, this for a camp meal is legit. I couldn't care less about the storm raging outside. I'm so warm and secure. And it's definitely snowing too. That sound, that's fresh snow hitting the fly. Well, I'm going to finish this off, lie down, tidy up, digest for a bit, and then we'll see what happens next. It's so nice to lie down. Oh, body's completely relaxed. Whoa. Building up out there. There's quite a lot of snow falling down, but it's so windy, it's just blowing everywhere. I'll show you out the back vent. Look at this. It's all blowing up the back of the tent. Like I was saying before, I really should have put snow all around the bottom. It would have prevented that from happening. But it was just getting so cold when I was setting up, I had to get inside. I think there's all snow. Yeah. Oh well. Well, I've run out of water pretty much, so I've got to mount some snow now, so I have water for coffee in the morning. Quite a bit of snow has fallen outside, but it's not really accumulating on the tent just because it's so windy. But there's big drifts building up, I think. .5 litres, that should be enough. Holy moly! We're hitting critical winds now. This is the strongest it's been, I think. Man, I hope my guy lines are alright. Hopefully those massive gusts were just a one-off. I've got some double chocolate Maltesers here, which I'm just snacking on. These are quite nice. A good sweet treat. I don't feel like any liquids now, so I think I'll just indulge on these. If you don't know what they are, they're like this little biscuity thing wrapped in chocolate. There's no way I'm getting out of the tent in this. It's dangerous outside. I'm actually starting to feel a little bit nervous. It is the first time that I've used this tent in such conditions. I just don't know how strong the stitching is. The material, I just don't know if it'll stand up to this all night long. Worst case, I can bail back to that shelter, but if like a pole snaps, packing up in here would just be a nightmare. I do also have this, which is a freeze-dried chocolate pudding. It's 8 PM at the moment, so there's still a few more hours to consume treats, so we might have that later. Oh, it's all ice, pure ice. Far out, it's rough out here. I'm not going to get the full wets on and go out and have a look around. This will be about the extent of it. I reckon you'd be dead in about 20 minutes if you were naked. This is definitely one of the most brutal camps I've ever done. Holy cow. You guys know that usually I'd get out and film outside a bit, but when it's like this, it's just too much. I can't go out there, I'm not going to risk it. I think I'm going to tidy up all my stuff in the tent, probably lie down and just chill for a bit. And I'll decide later whether or not I'll eat this. That's crazy. Holy cow. Fine, chocolate pudding. This only needs 100 mils of water. Oh yeah, look at that. These are big chunks of freeze-dried chocolate cake. Now I just leave it for 10 minutes and it comes out perfectly rehydrated and deluxe. Oh, I don't know how they do this, but this is like better than an actual chocolate pudding. It rehydrates so nicely. The winds I think have died down a little bit, but the snow has picked up. I kind of want to go out and have a look and check the guy lines, but the thought of it is not pleasant. We're enclosed. This has been a hectic camp so far. Very challenging, but also quite fun. I don't always like it to be like this. Sometimes I like to have chilled camps, but I don't always like it chill either. But man, it's nice to lie down in the zen bivvy, super warm, and hopefully I get some sleep. It's 10:30 PM, so it's pretty late, and it just sounds like it's still going full bore outside. I'm looking forward to see, oh I can't even speak, I'm looking forward to seeing what it looks like outside the tent in the morning. Man, my brain is fried from the wind. But anyway guys, I'm going to switch all the lights off, try to get some sleep, and I'll catch back up with you guys whenever I decide to turn the camera on. I'm not sure when that'll be. But until then, good night. Been like this all night long. It's 5:30 AM now. I'm giving up on trying to sleep. I think I got like 30 minutes here or there. It's been crazy. I had to put my rain jacket over top of my quilt because the wind has been so brutal that it's been flinging condensation around. It's just soaking wet. Not ideal camping conditions, really. I'm looking forward to the sun coming up and getting some light into the situation. Won't be long now. Double Maconas. No better way to start the day. And it seems like the wind actually may be dying down. This often happens when the sun comes up. It goes crazy all night long. Then with the new day, lower winds. This actually smells pretty good. This is the best a Macona has ever smelt. There's actually pretty good fumes coming off this. This might be the best coffee of my life. Yeah, it definitely seems like the winds are starting to ease up a bit. It'd be really nice if I could get out of the tent and actually have a look around without being in intense pain. Oh, feeling way better already though. That was a long night. I wasn't cold or uncomfortable, it was just very noisy. The tent flaps around, but not as much as the Hilleberg Namage, my big green tent that I camp in a lot. And the zips aren't metal, well the zip toggles, so they don't jingle all night long. But yeah man, the tent's done really good. The Mont Supercell passed the test. At this point of my life right now, I don't really have anything to say. I'm just existing in the moment. Quite a memorable moment, but not one I'm sure I want to repeat anytime soon. I'll just watch this video back before I come out into weather conditions like this again. Oh, we made it through the night and it's still just fully brutal out here. Spindrift and a red sunrise. Go for a little walk up to this high point, see what the weather's doing. Stunning.
hunker down. There's another wave of weather coming in.
Well, that was vicious, ferocious, and beautiful outside. I'm not sure how I'm going to pack the tent down. I think it's supposed to stay windy for most of the day, so I'm not sure I can wait it out, but for now I think I'm going to have another coffee, maybe some food, just see what happens. I'm just craving some noodles. Don't judge me. Eating a packet of spaghetti for breakfast. I bet it's going to be real nice. These are great noodles. Look at them. Delicious. It's like a black bean sauce. Not spicy, but just a great, rich flavour. An egg in there would be nice. But we'll make do. It's just what I wanted. Alright, I'm going to make a start packing down some of my gear. I can't stay here forever. The quilt is just so wet. Oh. I did a good job though, the Zen bivvy. The fabric's a Pertex Quantum. It's a very tight weave, so water doesn't really get into it. But the humidity in here is just so high. I'm gonna have to dry all this out at home, big job. Most of the stuff from inside the tent is now in the pack. I think I got to put the big camera away for this. Get the gloves on, get the rain jacket on, get out there and take the tent down. Oh. The winds aren't too bad. I think this should be alright. Big snow drifts. Whoa. Everything's frozen up nicely though, so I can walk on it okay. Look at these big drifts behind the tussocks. It's just a wall of snow. Oh no.
Look at this. The windows are completely covered. It is kind of cold out here with the down jacket off though, so I got to get moving. How stunning. It's definitely worth it to endure that night to be up here for this. Oh. Goodbye mountains. I might not see you snowy again for a while. Could be all the way till next year until we get snow like this. Let's go look at this lake and then I think we'll end it here. Just look at this. What a spectacle. Well, that was a truly epic camp. Extremely difficult, tough, challenging. Learned some things, but also very rewarding, and I'm happy I did it. Also, it's awesome that I can film it and share it with you guys. But I'm gonna make my way down, just enjoy this walk, try soak it in, and I guess I'll say goodbye here. But yeah, huge thank you to everybody who supports the channel, the members, lots of new members, really appreciate it. And you know, just everyone who's been here from the start. Thank you. But I'm gonna go home, probably go to the pub. I think I deserve it after that camp. And I'll see you guys in the next video. But till then, have a great week and goodbye.